what's up, guys? So today I traded a number of different tickers. I'm going to begin with the one that I took last, which is AFRM. So I was about to close out my day when I saw this stock making its way down. First of all, is when I looked at the stock, it looked like it was going to break out on the downside. It kept touching this area a number of times. It was pretty short, but it's not too drastically down. It's only down, I know only, it's down 8%, about down $5, but its average true range is about $7.84. So it still has some ways to go. So looking at the Camarilla pivots, it's up here near the S4 level. It's all pretty much bunched up in the middle here. So I felt like it has room to continue to go down, maybe to S5, S6, or maybe S4 down here. But either way, I took it on the short side. It didn't do anything. It actually started to bounce up. And as it breaks through, I usually like to use the stronger 50 or 200 moving average as the level of support or resistance. So once it breaks through, and then I add up towards it. This time I didn't add up towards it because I had a bad feeling about this. So when it was about to break, I changed position. So I went from being short bias to getting out of my position and then going long. Once I went long, it popped up. It held this level, so you can see here 1, 2, 3. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then it did this big down up kind of thing. So I started to scale out. Anytime the stock loses momentum, I like to take a partial, and then depending on what happens, I'll get out. I didn't feel really confident about it, so that's why I got out because of this wake to the downside. So I got out, and then it has even a longer wake before going down. So I really don't know about this stock in terms of which direction it's going to go. There's still room on the downside. The market is pretty bearish. But at the same time, it may go back up. And this is another reason why you see in my other videos, I may have exited too soon and then the stock keeps on running up or whatnot. But this is a scenario I want to avoid where the stock actually continues the trend, and that this is just a minor retracement or a squeeze in this scenario. So this is where I wanted to avoid that, and getting out too soon is better than getting out too late. So take it any day. And then I also did a trade on RBLX. Similarly, the stock was trending down all day. It looked like it was about to break this level, so I took it on the short side. It did drop, but it started to consolidate, and so that's why I quote-unquote got out too soon. I gave it a few minutes. It was holding this level, so I got out. In this scenario, it did drop a bit down to 64.81 before making a slight retracement back, and then slowly grinding back up. So that was RBLX. This is going to be a tough stock to trade. Just look at the wicks here. So I was fortunate, took on the short side and then kind of held it. SQ was probably my best trade. So again, very similar to our RBLX. Looks like it was going to break down. I took on a short side. When it did break down, it looked short. I added to my position. It did kind of fluctuate, came back, but I would have gotten out above. In this scenario, above my entry, my original entry. So probably up here somewhere. It did drop, and I exited, took a partial, and then I was waiting to see what happens, and then it started to consolidate around this area. It didn't look like a good sign. I didn't want to give back my profit. This was a pretty decent sized drop, so I decided to get all out. It was a good decision as it made a retracement all the way back up past my original entry before coming down again, but never breaking that level. I was holding this level pretty well. So yeah, that's it. These are my trades for the day, and then I'm done. All right. Hope you guys had a good day. Peace out.